Wizard with a Gun is a unique and fun game to play. I spent a couple of good hours in this sandbox survival game and was quite impressed. I'm Star Viper and welcome to Wizard with a Gun review. The game started with me being able to customize my wizard, and after that I was quickly introduced to the basics of the game through a quick tutorial, where I learned how to craft my first weapon and use it, and how to gather materials. I also was quickly introduced to a place called the Tower, a safe haven where I could later build all sorts of crafting stations to aid me throughout my journey. The first thing that went through my mind while playing this game was how beautiful the world was. The cartoonish style, accompanied by a nice background music, reminded me a bit of Don't Starve, but everything still felt quite unique. The different places and biomes were also special, yet dangerous. Also, interactions with the world were something that felt fresh. For example, traversing a river slowed me, and also my character became wet during the process, and later when I explored the fell biome, I stepped into the poisonous water and immediately regretted it. Not everything was milk and honey, as I only had 5 minutes to explore the world and gather as many materials as possible while fighting the locals in order to acquire more valuable items. As these 5 minutes were passing, chaos rifts opened near me and so-called chaos creatures emerged. Defeating these, I was granted Arcana, a resource used to upgrade ammo and gear. After the 5 minutes passed, the world would start to end, and many more chaos creatures started to appear and attack me, so I quickly had to get back to the tower. Luckily, here a machine called the Chronomancer wheel was waiting for me that could reset the world timer. So I was granted once again 5 minutes to explore the world. This of course was until later on, where dormant rifts and chaos mini bosses spawned, granting me additional time after defeating each of them. Also, while exploring the world, I had to gather gears to upgrade the wheel. These were acquirable from other mini bosses than the chaos ones. With every gear brought back to the Chronomancer wheel, I was able to upgrade it and reveal more of the map. A complete new biome called the Fell, which was a poisonous place, was unlocked in the moment I brought the final piece of gear back after a true boss fight. In my opinion, combat is where the game does not shine, because majority of the time I would only aim towards the enemies with different weapons and tap the mouse buttons while spamming different bullet types. This of course while also dodging with spacebar the attack patterns of enemies. It can easily become boring as there are not a lot of mechanics or attack moves in the game. The good part though is that at least they added a bit of challenge with the weapon reload mechanics and the ammo being limited. I also encountered all sorts of creatures and locals throughout the game that had different behaviors. For example, the Mechana was a natural type of creature, even friendly sometimes, that provided healing, only becoming aggressive if attacking it or other of its kind. The Scavengers, Cult of Iron and Mechana Guardians on the other hand were not so friendly. There were also these goat unicorns called Billicorn. Oh, and not to forget to mention the Chaos creatures. They were definitely not friendly. While exploring, I also encountered more shy beings like the Jinx and the Fib. At some point, I also had to fight with a huge boss. Wizard with a Gun has a vast list of buildings, ammo types and all sorts of potions that can be crafted. For example, you can build furnaces to smelt your ores, or lightning furnaces to get charged iron. The research station lets you learn ammo types like cold bullets, poison bullets and even fear bullets, and all sorts of other machines like a lightning research station or a frost research station, where you can upgrade these bullets and guess what? Also learn some more types. There is just so much to the crafting system of this title. While the Wizard with a Gun is definitely not a AAA game, it has its own charm. There are just a lot of small yet noticeable details put into the game. Also, the fact that you can play this game with a friend in co-op mode just makes everything better and adds another point to it. I give this title a 9 out of 10. It's not a 10 out of 10 just because of the combat that did not feel that good. Hope you enjoyed this review. If yes, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell, and stay tuned for more gaming news. See you in the next video.